Okay, in yesterday's class, we were discussing about node voltage analysis. We have already completed mesh current analysis. Now we have just started node voltage analysis. Okay, so we have seen that node is a point where two or branches are connected. So when two branches means it is a two-terminal device, are connected, two or more branches are connected, that point is called a node. In that also two categories are there. One is series node. Series node means only two branches are connected. So while doing node voltage analysis, you can neglect those nodes. Then how nodal analysis is performed is by applying KCL. In the previous case, mesh current analysis, we were applying KVL to solve the network. But in this case, we have to apply KCL. And next is procedure for nodal analysis. So as in the case of mesh analysis, first we have identified uh, given nodes. But in the case of mesh analysis, we were identifying number of meshes in the circuit. In this, we are identifying number of nodes in the circuit. And after identifying number of nodes, we can neglect all the series nodes. Series nodes are the nodes where two branches are connected. Only two branches are connected that you can neglect. And from the remaining branches or remaining nodes, you can assign one node as potential 0 volt, that is reference node. You can assign one node as a reference node where potential is 0. Okay, then what you do is you have to apply KCL and write down the equation for each node. And depends on the node you will be. If you have three nodes, you will be having three equation. If you have one node, you will be having only one equation. Then you solve this equation using calculator. So you will be getting voltage V1, V2, V3. V1 is the voltage at node 1, V2 is the voltage at node 2, V3 is the voltage at node 3. Then depends on the question. If they have asked for voltage, you can directly write voltage equation. If they have asked for current, you can find out using Ohm's law. And we have seen a circuit and we have applied KCL or nodal analysis this circuit where we have found out that there are four nodes in this circuit, 1, 2, 3, where two or more branches are connected or two or more terminals are connected. And in this circuit, two of the branches are or two of the nodes are series node. Only two branches are connected. Series node. So you can neglect those series node. No need to do any analysis there. Then what you do is there are two more nodes are there. In that one you assign as reference node, that is 0 voltage. Normally the node which is connected to negative terminal of the supply will be considered as reference node or 0 voltage node. Then now we have only one node where you can do the analysis and find out what is the voltage over there. So first, while doing that analysis, first you have to mark the voltage at that particular node. If there are only one node, you can say that voltage at node 1 is V1, and then you assume that all currents are leaving away from the node. Leaving away from the node, that is very important. Okay, unless there is a current source. If there is a current source, depends on the direction of current source, you have to say whether it is entering or whether it is leaving. But whenever you have a resistor component like that, you have to assume that the current is leaving away from the node. So that what advantage is, by assuming so, you can say that current entering the node is equal to current leaving the node. So current enter, there is no current entering the node, so it is 0. that is equal to current leaving the node. So you can sum up all this current I1, I2, I3 and find out voltage equation. And while finding out I1, for example, in this case, you assume that this is I1. So how to find out I1 is you have to take this resistor, find out what is the potential difference across its terminal, assuming that V1 is greater, V1 voltage is greater than all other voltage, or V1 is greater than 10 volt. So you have to find potential difference. So V1 minus 10 is the potential difference in this case. So one end of that 1 ohm resistor is connected to V1 and other end of the resistor is connected to 10 volt. So V1 minus 10 is the potential difference and divided by 1 ohm, that is resistance, you will be getting current I1. Similarly, you just check the voltage across the resistor, find out the potential difference of the resistor and then divide it by resistance, you will be getting the current. We will do one more exercise today. So this is the exercise what we are going to do today. Okay, this we can do. So first step is to identify number of nodes. So I have identified this is a number of this is one node because 75 volt is a two terminal is supply is a two terminal device, so that can be assumed as a branch, and 4 ohm is a resistor, so it is also a two terminal device, so it is also a branch. So when two branches are connected, it is a node, so I can say this is a node. And here also it is a node because three terminals are connected here. 4 ohm resistor, 5 ohm resistor and 6 ohm resistor is connected to this common point. So it is also a node. And what about this? This is also a node because two terminal devices are connected and there is 13 volt supply and 6 ohm resistor, and this is also a node. They can say this is also a node because 5 ohm resistor and 65 volt supply also connected. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nodes in this circuit, but we don't need to analyze volt KCL, or we don't need to do analysis for all this node because this is a series node because only two branches are connected. This is also a series node, only two branches are connected. This is also a series node, only two branches are connected. So we have to analyze only for two nodes. They are this one and this one. And in these two nodes, one of the node we have to make it as a reference node. So I am making this as a reference node because it is connected to the negative terminal of all the supply, all three supplies. So I am considering it as reference node, and where the potential at a reference node is always 0 volt. Now what I have to do is I have to mark voltage at node 1 is equal to V1. So this is node 1. There is only one node. Voltage at node 1 is 0. Sorry, V1. And now I am marking the current. The direction of current is selected in such a way that it is leaving away from the node. So I1, this is I2, and this is I3. So all currents are leaving away from the node. I can say that sum of current leaving equal to actually the sum of current entering. So there is no current entering the node, so I can mark it as 0. So sum of current leaving the node is equal to 0. So I can rewrite this equation. Sum of current leaving the node I1 is leaving away from the node, I2 also leaving away from the node, plus I3 also leaving away from the node. So it is I1 plus I2 plus I3 is equal to 0. Now, what is this I1? So, check for the potential difference across 4 ohm resistor. So, the I1 is the current which is flowing through the 4 ohm resistor. So, find out the potential difference across 4 ohm. So, it is nothing but V1 minus 75. There is a potential difference across 4 ohm resistor. So the potential difference across 4 ohm resistor divided by resistance value is the current. So I1 is V1 minus 75 divided by 4 ohm. അശ്വന്ത് ക്ലിയർ ആവുന്നല്ലോ? Okay. Now, what about I2? I2 is the potential difference across 5 ohm resistor, that is V1 minus 65 divided by 5. What about I3? Again, V1 minus the potential difference across 6 ohm resistor, that is V1 minus 13 volt divided by 6. Now what you do is, you got what is the value of I1, I2, I3. You just substitute these values into the main equation and tell me what is the value of V1. Okay, just find out and tell me what is the value of V1. So what is the value of V1? Okay, you are substituting I1 is equal to V1 minus 75 by 4, and then I2 is equal to V1 minus 65 divided by 5, and I3 is equal to V1 minus 13 by 6 into the main equation. So into this equation, and tell me what is the value of V1 you got after the substitution. So how to do that? V1 minus 75 by 4 plus V1 minus 65 by 5 plus V1 minus 13 by 6 equal to 0. So how to do next step? What is the next step? Anyone? V1 is 55. V1 is 55. Yes, correct answer. V1 is 55. So what they have given done is they have added all these values, and then V1 term they have taken into one side. So V1 into 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 6 is equal to 75 by 4. So that is this term, and 65 by 5, then 13 by 6. So that they have taken into this side, and then they have simplified using calculator. So what we got, V1 is equal to 55. Okay, now go back and all of you got അശ്വന്ത കിട്ടിയോ? നിനക്ക് ആൻസർ കിട്ടിയോ?
ആ സാർ ചെയ്തുകൊണ്ടേക്കുന്നു.
എവിടെ എത്തി?
ആ ഫൈനൽ സ്റ്റെപ്പ് കാൽക്കുലേറ്റർ എടുത്ത് കുത്തുന്നു.
മുവാദ്, മുഹമ്മദ് മുവാദ് ഫറൂഖ്. ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ടോ? ലാസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റെപ്പ് എത്തിയോ? 3 ഇക്വേഷനും അല്ല സോറി ആ ഇക്വേഷൻ എഴുതി സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്താ? കൈലാസ് ഓക്കെ. അനുഗ്രഹം കിട്ടിയോ? ആൻസർ കിട്ടിയോ? Canister. Okay. So finally, എന്താ വേണ്ടത് ഇവിടെ I1 I2 I3 പകരം ഈ ഇക്വേഷൻസ് സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യുക. So then you take the terms which is having V1 in one side and the term which doesn't have V1 to opposite side, then substitute in calculator, you will be getting the value of V1 directly. Directly you can type this equation into calculator and find out what is that. Or V1 is equal to, okay, V1 is equal to this term divided by 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5 plus 1 by 6. You can find out and calculate. And then you go back to the question and find what is the actual question. Okay, we just have applied nodal analysis and find out what, search for what is the actual question says. Find the current through 5 ohm resistors. So we have to find out this current. That is nothing but your I2. So the equation for I2 was V1 minus 65 divided by 5. So as others said, V1 value is 55 minus 65 divided by 5 is the, sorry, 2 is, sorry, 5 is the answer. And the result is minus 10 by 5, it is minus 2 ampere is the current through 5 ohm resistor. What is the meaning of that minus? That means whatever we have assumed is wrong. The current actually flows in the opposite direction for that particular node. Okay, so for that particular node, our assumption is wrong. The minus 2, that minus symbol in the minus 2 volt term, the minus symbol indicates that whatever assumption we have done is wrong. The current flow at that point, the I2 current flows in the opposite direction. Okay, so that is the meaning of that. Now we have another diagram. This also we have to do. Here, what is the difference is how many nodes are there. So the find the current through 10 ohm resistor using. അശ്വന്തിന് കിട്ടി ആൻസർ കിട്ടിയോ?
ആ സാർ
കിട്ടി. അശ്വന്തിന് 55 കിട്ടി. ഇല്ലേ? കൈലാസ് പ്രീവിയസ് കേസിൽ ആൻസർ കിട്ടിയാ? പ്രീവിയസ് എക്സസൈസിന്റെ കൈലാസ് നാഥ്. ഓക്കെ, മൂവാദ്.
കിട്ടി.
Okay, so the next question is having little difference. That means you can see a current source here. That is one of the difference. And if you go and find out how many nodes are there, here is one node, here is another one, here is another one. Okay, then this is another node. Here also we have a node. So what you have to do is, this is a series node, this is also a series node, and this particular diagram is having 3 nodes now. One is at this point, one is here, and another is here. So I am assuming this as a reference node. So this is 0 volt reference node. And then you have 2 nodes. There you have to assume. Okay. So while doing assumption, I can assume that all currents are leaving away from the node. So I1 I am assuming like that. Here is my I2. Assume that is I2. In the case of I3, I can't assume it is leaving from the node, because there is a current source, and you can see the arrow mark indicates that current is going into the node. since because that is a current source and the direction is upward, I can't assume that it is leaving from the node. So that is the issue when we have current source. Okay, if there are resistance, you can assume that it is leaving away from the node. So, but it is very easy than the resistance, because directly you can assume that current entering the junction is equal to, that is 1 ampere. So 1 is equal to, what is this current? What is the equation for I1? V1 minus 60 divided by 20. That is the potential difference across 20 ohm resistor, V1 minus 60 divided by resistance value 20, plus then we have this 30 ohm resistor. So how to find potential difference across 30 ohm resistor is V1 minus V2, because we have two nodes. Voltage at one node is V1, voltage at the second node is V2. So the potential difference across 30 ohm resistor is V1 minus V2. There also we have to assume that V1 is greater than V2. So V1 minus 60 divided by 20 plus V1 minus V2 divided by 30 is equal to 1 ampere. From where this 1 ampere has come? 1 ampere from this current source. It is actually entering the node. So that is your first equation, because there are actually two nodes in your circuit, and if you want to find out, if you have two nodes, you will be having two equations. If you have two equations, you have to find two variables. So first equation itself, we have got two variables V1 and V2. Now you can simplify this. V1 by 20 minus 60 by 20 is 30 plus V1 divided by 30 minus V2 divided by 30 equal to 1. So this 3 you can take this side, so it becomes 4. 4 is equal to V1 divided by 20 plus V1 divided by 30 minus V2 divided by 30. So take this term into a common denominator, that is 60 is I think very easy, because 60 you can multiply this part, you can multiply this part by 3, so it will become 3V1 by 60, this part by 2, 2V1 by 60, so 3 plus 2, 5V1, so 4 is equal to 5V1 by 60. Again you can multiply the third term by 2, so that it also become 60, that is 2V2 divided by 60, and 60 you can take into that side, 5V1 minus 2V2 equal to 60 into 4, that is 240. ഓക്കെ, എങ്ങനെയാ വന്നതെന്ന് അറിയില്ലേ? മനസ്സിലായോ? Okay, first what we did is, first we tried to assume all currents are leaving away from the node, but we can't, because there is a current source which is the direction of that current source is into the node. So what we did is, we have, in this particular case, we have two current source which is leaving away from the node and one current source which is entering into the node. So sum of current entering the node is equal to the value of current source, that is 1 ampere. Sum of current leaving away from the node, we have to find out using Ohm's law, that is potential difference divided by resistance. And while writing voltage across 30 ohm resistor, we have to, there are two nodes, one is V1 and one voltage at one node is V1 and voltage at second node is V2. So V1 minus V2 divided by 30. Their assumption is V1 is greater than V2. ഓക്കെ, ഇത് ക്ലിയർ ആയോ നിങ്ങൾക്ക്? എങ്ങനെ ഈ വോൾട്ടേജ് എടുത്തെന്ന്, ഈ ഇക്വേഷൻ എടുത്തെന്ന് മനസ്സിലായോ? അനുഗ്രഹം മനസ്സിലായോ? Nada. Anugrah once more, okay. So for this particular diagram, we have two nodes. Okay, actually we have three nodes. One is this one, second is this one, and third one is our reference node. For reference node, no need of doing any analysis. And what we did is, as we have discussed, voltage at this node 1 is V1, voltage at node 2 is V2, and then we are assuming all currents are leaving away from the node. So I can mark this one directly I1, I2. But while going for I3, I can mark like it is leaving away from the node because there is a current source. The direction of current source is actually indicates that it is into the node. So you have to take the same direction, is into the node. So this then our equation, as per Kirchhoff current law, sum of current entering the node is equal to sum of current leaving the node. So sum of current entering the node is 1 ampere. Sum of current leaving the node is I1 plus I2. So I can write like I1 ampere is equal to I1 plus I2. Now tell me, what is the equation for I1? I1 can be found out by dividing potential difference by resistance. Potential difference across 20 ohm is V1 minus 60 volt. It is supply voltage. Okay, V1 minus 60 volt divided by 20 ohm resistor. And what about I2? I2 is the current which is flowing through 30 ohm resistor. So the potential difference across 30 ohm. 30 ohm resistor, one terminal of the 30 ohm resistor is connected to node 1, where potential is V1, and another terminal of 30 ohm resistor is connected to V2, where potential is, another terminal of 30 ohm resistor is connected to node 2, where the potential difference is V2. So what I should write is V1 minus V2 divided by 30. So that's equal to 1 ampere, because 1 ampere current is just sum of current entering the node is 1 ampere. Only one current source that is actually enters into the node. Okay, now you can simplify this. 1 is equal to V1 divided by 20 minus 60 divided by 20 plus V1 divided by 30 minus V2 divided by 30. Okay, that's actually equal to 1. Okay, now 60 by 20 is actually 3, that is minus 3. So if I take this side, it will become plus 3. So 3 plus 1. Then V1 by 20 and V1 by 30 we have. So if you convert into a common denominator, it is 5V1 by 60 minus this third term, that is V2 divided by 30. Also you can convert into denominator 60, that so that it will become 2V2 divided by 60. Now we can simplify. This is actually 4 into this 260s. I have taken this side. So 4 into 60 is 240. 240 is equal to 5V1 minus 2V2. That is your equation number 1. Is it clear now? Yes. So what we have to do is we have to find the second equation at node 2. We have to do analysis at node 2. So node 2, all are resistors. So it is very easy. All currents are leaving away from the node. So I can write I1 plus I2 plus I3. Either you can take I1, I2, I3, or you can go for I4, I5, I6, because already we have marked I1, I2, I3 there. You can think like I am not following the same notation, I am using some other form, but it is not affecting your final equation, so I can use I1, I2, I3 also. So assuming that this is I1, this is I2, this is I3. So all currents are leaving away from the node. Since there is no current source, and we don't no need to worry about current entering or leaving the node. All currents are leaving away from the node. So I1 plus I2 plus I3 is equal to 0. Now how to find out I1? I1, the potential difference across I1 is, we have to assume V2 greater than V1, and potential difference across I1 is V2 minus V1 divided by the resistance 30, plus I2 is nothing but V2 minus 40 divided by 50. That is potential difference across 50 ohm resistor. So voltage at one terminal is V2 and voltage at another terminal is 40. So V2 minus 40 divided by resistance 50 ohm plus V2 minus 0. The potential at opposite end is 0 because it is the reference node. So at the reference node, the potential is 0. So one end of 100 ohm resistor is V2 and another end is 0. So V2 minus 0 divided by 100. So that is equal to 0. And solve this and find out what is, write it as the similar form of first equation, and then you find out V1 and V2 by entering it into the calculator. Okay, so V2 divided by 30 minus V1 divided by 30 plus V2 divided by 50 minus 40 divided by 50 plus V2 divided by 100. And then what you do is that is equal to 0. You take this 40 divided by minus 40 divided by 50 to this side. So 4 by 5. 40 divided by 50 is 4 by 5. And then you have 3 V2 term, that is V2 by 30, V2 by 50, V2 by 100. So you make it to some 300 or something. So 10 V2. If you are going into 300 in the denominator, 10 V2 plus 6 V2 plus 3 V2. Then it is 10 plus 6, 16 plus 3, 19 V2. 19 V2 divided by 300. Minus, again V1 also you convert into 300. So 10 V1 by 300. So 300 you can take into that side. 4 into 300 divided by 5 is equal to 19 V2 minus 10 V1. So this you can simplify. 240 is equal to 19 V2 minus 10 volt. So you got two equation. Write in the similar form. 240 is equal to minus 2. Final equation is 240 is equal to minus 10 V2. Sorry, minus 10 V1. V1 term you write first, then plus 19 V2. Now you got two equations. Simplify both the equation, you will get equation for V1 and V2. You will get value of V1 and V2. Then you go for the question. You have to find out current through 100 ohm resistor. That is V2 divided by 100. That is the equation. Whatever you are getting, that is the actual value of that. Okay, we will do in the next class. Okay, Anas Roshan. Anas Roshan attendance.
Present, sir.
Okay. Anashur,
Present, sir.
Anugrah,
Present, sir.
Ashwant,
Present, sir.
Dhyan Biju,
Present, sir.
Nada,
Present, sir.
Safa,
Present, sir.
Tana,
Present, sir.
Jodish,
Present, sir.
Kailas Nath,
Present, sir.
Muhammad Muad Farooq,
Present, sir.
Neha Sharin,
Present, sir.
Nikhil Das,
Present, sir.
Pranav Raj,
Present.
Sayanth, Sayanth Sadishan. Okay. Okay, we will see in the next class.